bit strange looking at myself on the screen. You'll see my eyes darting around as I watch the little volume control go boom, 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 up and down. But anyway, what's the date today? It's Monday, the 8th of November, 2021. For those of you who don't know, and watching it, not knowing me is probably a bit strange. But my name's Mike, and today is day 5. Yep. Of figuring out that I have bowel cancer. So, what I've elected to do, rather than a faceless message on Facebook, is just start up a little diary. Maybe it's daily, maybe it's weekly. Maybe this is the one and only one I decide to do. But I'm doing it this way as I don't want to see all these unnecessary messages and fuss and bullshit all over the internet. So I was going to put this up on a YouTube channel and have it so it's not commentable, so people could possibly get an understanding, and maybe it's even for my own understanding of what's going on. So I mean, I'm sitting here in my sim rig. I got my, you can't see it, but I'm sitting here in my sim rig in the bedroom, and yeah, I mean, so I got my little pamphlet that shows me. It's got a bunch of gory photos, and it's got a little report in there. Is this going to be of any benefit to anyone? Right now, probably not. It might be a benefit to me mentally, speaking about it out loud, even though I'm looking at myself in the camera, which is quite strange, and the wife's probably in the other bedroom next door listening to every word I'm saying. Probably getting more upset about it, but that's what it is. So what I've been telling people is I'm on a journey. Found out last Wednesday. Went in for a procedure, colonoscopy. Went in, found out. Well, didn't find out straight away. Went in, relaxing. It was actually rather relaxing. And then went in for the procedure. Doctor started cutting things out. Then found some things that she knew exactly what they were, because hey, that's her job. She's a specialist. She's a surgeon. She deals with this thing day in, day out. I mean, if you're making a banana sandwich and it tastes like cucumber, you know it's not a banana sandwich, is it? So, you know, it's pretty ingrained in these people what they do, and they do what they do because they're good at it and they've studied it and they know what they're doing. So yeah, went in, had a decent chat afterwards, and you know, found out that it was kind of past the point of, oh, is it not, you know, wondering. So on a bit of a fast track now to getting things done. A course of action started. Yeah, it's interesting. I've had gut issues for some time previous to seeing the doctor about it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still at that phase of processing it myself, I guess. I'll put some really upbeat music on in the background so it doesn't sound so negative. because as I said, I'm still in that phase of processing it. Don't really understand the full impact, I guess, of what's happening. Well, not that I don't understand. It's just processing it, and I don't know. I'm not always. I've never been one to sit there and cry about something. Um, do it. Carry on. What's done is done. Can't change the past. Future's out there somewhere. We'll get there when we get there. I mean, Mike 5 minutes ago is still Mike 5 minutes from now. So, how did I get here? I guess is a good question. So I, for some period of time, probably a number of years now, noted amounts of let's call it new blood in my stool and my poop when wiping, or in the colour of the toilet bowl at the bottom. And I've had basically diarrhea, but not to that point of being diarrhea, for a very, very long time. No solid logs jumping out there. Definitely no world record of solid logs. Not like Tom's back in the days, figure eight. Nah, I'll never get one of those in the very near future. So yeah, there was that, and obviously discomfort. Everyone always says, "Oh, I got a sore tummy," and that's kind of me, day in day out. There's not many a time that my gut's not sore, and over the recent maybe year, I've noted that that's gotten a lot worse. It changes who you are. It changes your attitude to things and going out and doing things, because, well, number one, you've always got to be close to the toilet, because it's not that you can't stop the need to go to the toilet. It's you're uncomfortable and your body's telling you we want to go. So going out and doing things, where you could be camping or away for weeks on end or days on end, I just haven't wanted to do that, because I need the comforts of my own home. And yeah, that's really what it is. You over time you make yourself comfortable, and you do what you need to do to just carry on. Because work's important, because family's number one. Yourself is number one. You and your family. And for me, I'm one of the breadwinners. So I've got to go out and work so that we can go out and do fun things. Obviously, they don't take days, but I've needed to do that, and that's just something that's pretty ingrained in me. I get up in the morning and I go to work, come home, have a beer, carry on. So yeah, and then obviously when I went to the doctor, they got blood tests. I went and had some blood tests, and they came back, didn't really allude to anything suspicious in that sense. And then got a phone call. Oh no, he told me that I needed to go see a gastroenterologist. So I did that, and that was Wednesday last week. Colonoscopy, camera up the date. And yeah, next steps from here, got to go have a scan to see how far it's gone. So I've found lumps and cancerous tissue inside my large intestine, or my lower intestine, quite close to the point of exit, that date. So yeah, next steps, go get a CT scan, and that's to see how far it's spread. And the way the doctor was talking to me about it was, it's to see if it's spread past the inner wall of the intestine and to the centre of the wall, and the outside wall of where it's situated. And I guess this is me making it up in my head. I guess if it's spread into any other organs, Because there's a lot of stuff in there. It's quite close together. I'll probably stop saying soon enough when I get the hang of talking like this. But for now, you'll have to put up with it. If you don't like it, I think that's a you problem. It's not really a me problem. So yeah, CT's booked for tomorrow. So tomorrow lunchtime, I'm off for a scan. Hopefully, we'll be back in the afternoon. Straight back to work. There's no drama there. And the week after that, I go and see I get to meet the surgical team. Like I said, fast boat, not the old slow boat from China, not a yacht. We're on a speedboat here. Because this is, as I said, has been going on for some time, so they're recognising obviously the need to move on this. And yeah, meet them, find out the results of all of the bloods and the scans and all of that sort of jazz, the biopsies, find all those out, do the meet and greet, have another little wee smaller apparently, camera up the Jap's eye. Oh, sorry. Yeah, definitely not up the Jaxie. So yeah, and that meeting there is to talk about the course of action, what that be, whether that is something like chemo or just outright surgery or both, or who knows. I don't at the moment. Doctors do, but I don't. So yeah, and then following that, they reckon in quick succession it's going to be surgery. Whether that's 1, 2, 3, I don't know until we talk to the doctors. So yeah, I'm going to be gutted to lose the beard if I have to have chemo. The hair's not too much of an issue. Not much of that up there. But what I want to do is I intend, whether it happens or not, at this point in time, I intend to try and keep a diary, maybe even if it's just for me, to look back on, and no one follows it other than me. Perfectly fine, perfectly alright. But that's what I intend to do. Whether that actually happens or not is probably a different story again. But yeah, so I'm 38. They say that it's the slowest growing cancer there is. And normally people over 65 are very at risk of getting it. I've got it. Like I said, it is what it is. Just get on with it and deal with it. Still like my Ducati to get in a glass case and made into a bar. Be able to drink off. That'd be really nice. And hopefully I'm going to get the engine back together over Christmas, because it sounds like I might have a bit of time up my sleeve and recovering. Because from what I know, the courses of action at the moment could lead to parts of my lower intestine being taken out and put on a colostomy bag for the interim time frame, while could be interim, could be for the rest of my life, who knows. At this point in time we don't know. But onto a bag whilst my intestines prepare themselves for post-surgery. Hopefully that goes well. They said I'm fit and young and healthy. I've got that on my side. None of those really ring true with me. I feel old. I feel unhealthy. I can't run to the frickin' letterbox without panting. But yeah, tis what it is. Like I said, I don't want unnecessary fuss. I don't want people feeling sorry for me and oh my gosh and da da da. I just want to get on with it and get it done. You know. Yeah. So I guess that brings me to the first. How long was that? I don't know. 10 minutes maybe. So that's my first note. I don't know, people are going to say you're going to go through a process of acceptance, denial, blah blah blah. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I knew I've had something wrong with me for some time, some number of years. So when the doctor told me, I was like, cool, something's wrong. Something is actually wrong. So it was a really cool thing to note something was wrong. Yeah, it's a pretty shit thing to note that something that's wrong, but there's something not right, and there is some things that they can do about it. So I don't see the point in sitting, dwelling. I mean, I'm not jumping off the wall and fucking happiness. I don't know if I've ever been this sort of person. I like what I like. I'm gonna go for a motocross ride this weekend, or Friday. Sandpit's just opened up. Got my booking spot in there. That's cool. Gonna do that on Friday Arvo. Hopefully that'll be, that'll be my ride before first surgery sort of thing. And then chill out over Christmas and recover. I don't want to see sympathetic bullshit all over Facebook for it. Hence, I'm doing it this way. Like I said, put up a YouTube thing and not allow comments on it. I'm pretty sure I can turn that shit off. Yeah. My moral of my story, which I told my brothers. If your shitting cycle becomes irregular, go see the old doctor. Might have to put his finger up your bloody jacksie, but better than what I've been dealing with for the last couple of years. Find it early, get it done, move on. Alright, so maybe something tomorrow post CT scan. Still haven't found out the biopsy results. They're coming. They've been taken and coming. So yeah. This is the beginning of the ride. Hopefully it won't take that long. It's not that drawn out. We'll plod along, figure it out, go for a ride on Friday, forget all about it. We go all the drinks on Friday night, relax, go see the surgical team next week. Right, bye for now. Until next time.